I mean, no secret you'd had some struggles the last few games, but all of a sudden you hit a couple. Confidence-wise, what's that do to you when that goes in?
Naturally, when you see the ball go through the net, your confidence goes up. All week, coach has been stressing, keep your confidence. These guys have been stressing, like, we're confident in you. So for tonight to be one of those nights where I can actually hit and, make the game easier for them, it meant a lot to me.
And Seth, second half, for the team as a whole, you guys sort of stayed close first half, but second half, you guys got a run going. What was the difference there for both you guys? Both answer that.
I think it was energy. We just kept positive energy. We kept playing hard for one another, playing for one another, and just trying to make the right basketball plays.
Yeah, we came out with great energy in the second half. Cook made some electric plays. And yeah, the team just had a lot better role to them. We played a lot looser, played a lot faster, and we just played good basketball. And I think we just felt that as a group carried us.
That's where you've had trouble, so second half all year.
Yeah, exactly. So,
where did you find that energy?
Yeah, it was kind of a flow like we got into. Like I said, like there was some energy plays that really helped to get that going. And yeah, coach, he let us know that we haven't been performing in the second half the way we wanted to be performing so far. So he reminded us that right before we went on the court. So we kind of had to press it back of our minds too. Yeah.
Jesse, Cook gets, I think he had 10 minutes last I looked, so that's minutes that you guys are having to absorb before. How much does that help you, help the team as a whole, that he can now provide some depth?
It helps big time on the minutes, and on top of that, he's a really good player. So, you have another great player on the court. And even if it starts with 10 minutes, it's going to help the team as a whole that we have him out there. So, both ways it helps us for sure.
For both of you guys, and one more on the Cook here. I'm sure you guys have seen him shoot threes in practice, maybe seen some of his clips on YouTube or something. But seeing it live in a game, right in front of you, different feeling at all?
He's special, man. He's one of those guys that are special. So to be able to witness and see that live and be a part of it, it's huge. You know what I mean? We really appreciate him. Yeah. His presence was definitely missed.
Big time. Yeah. We have seen him shoot. Yeah. In practice a lot. So yeah, for us it's we know we can do that. And to see it in the game, just it's that great feeling of him finally being able to show everybody what he can do. A little bit. You know, it's just a start. It's just a really start for him, I think.
Either of you guys know the meaning of the name that he had on his back today?
I don't know the whole. Yeah, no, I don't know the whole story.
I didn't even notice.
No, he has a different name on his back. Yeah. I don't know. That's something you gotta ask. Yeah.
So you get Aycock back the last couple games, but now next one Kerr's going to be available. So how much does that help too? Because now it feels like you got a whole basketball team available. Seth, start with you, because guard, how much that can help the backcourt?
That's huge, you know what I mean? Besides the obvious thing is saving legs, you know what I mean? He's, I know you guys have heard it before, he's a magician. So, having that presence back of a guy that's going to get guys shots, can make shots, you know what I mean? And just his presence on the floor, it's going to be huge for us.
Yeah, it really just steps on the momentum, ladder just really. Normally you don't have guys that are out and that can bring an extra boost during the season. It's not really a normal thing, but in this position we have that. So we have a Cook coming back and we have Kerr coming back, and outside of the fact that we're getting a lot better as a team, it's going to help us a lot, because they're not just normal players, they're really good players. So it's definitely big for them to come back. Yeah.
Between getting some improvement, playing better, and then also getting some of these legs back in there, you're also getting a week off. Does it feel like your guys are kind of hitting the refresh button a little bit?
Yeah, in some ways for sure. In some ways, yeah. We're just it's good to get a little rest, get off her legs a little bit. And yeah, it's you have a new guy back on the court. And it's definitely a little bit of a refresh. But we're just going to try to keep the momentum going, like I said. So we're not going to try to stray away too much from what we've been doing.
Josh the other day at his press conference was talking about kind of how the big story of the season was getting outscored in the second half, kind of like what was asked earlier. Having Kerr back now, Cook's kind of getting back in. Is it possible to kind of turn that story around now that there's more cards in the deck now, so to speak?
Definitely, naturally, like those guys, their presence offensively is definitely going to be felt. So going forward, I think everybody's going to benefit. It's one of those things. Everybody's going to benefit. Everybody's going to be better off, and we are going to turn that around.
One more on the Cook, if you guys don't mind. Either one of you, actually both of you, as a defender, it seems like he does a whole lot that helps y'all out. 3-pointers and then shot blocking, I guess, but you float it around and it seems like you covered anybody that gets thrown at him, too. I guess how much of that help and what a relief that is out there is just very versatile.
Yeah, he's obviously he plays kind of a similar position to me, but he's a little bit more on the forward too. But he's really good at just timing the way defense. He's up in the air to make the shot very hard for whatever it is, a hook shot, a fadeaway, or jump shot, whatever it is, for his own man. But he does do a great job of helping off his man too. So he's really good at just putting the pressure on the guys, like you just said. And yeah, what that brings is just it makes it a lot harder for the opposition to get a good shot off, and that makes it better for us to get a run going or really play a lot of pressure defense in the half court. That's what we want to do. So yeah.
Jesse, obviously, first 7 games you had to be really careful of fouls, and the one you had foul trouble was a problem. So now that he's available, and I don't want to say you're going to go out there and hack away, but can you be a little bit more free and don't have to worry about it quite so much in terms of foul trouble?
Yeah. Short answer is yeah, because you have a little bit more rotation, so you can play with it a little bit more. Like I said, not trying to be too over aggressive right away or at any point, but it gives a little bit more freedom. Yeah, for sure.
Any other questions? All right, thank you.
Appreciate it.